Hey guys, I am live from the Kumon parking lot. We just parked. I need someone to explain to me how it can be 80 degrees right now, and in 2 days we are gonna have a blizzard, possibly. Is this legitimately gonna happen? I mean, I know we live in South Dakota and anything can happen, but that just sounds nuts to me. So, I'm talking about the pressed pigments again because I'm obsessed. And I have Honeymoon, and she's so pretty. She's right here. I used her on my lips and my cheeks. This is Honeymoon pressed pigment. She's a beautiful eyeshadow too. She might be my favorite one in the whole bunch, but they're all pretty dang good. So I'm working out of this little corner right here tonight in the car. I am going to use Daisy Cowboy as my eyeshadow with a little bit of Soulmate because I need a little sparkle. And then I'm going to use Juniper as my liner. Okay, so I primed my lids. Hopefully they didn't get greasy on the drive over. We shall find out. Always prime your lids because your lids get oily in patches. And so if you just go right into your pigments or your eyeshadows, they're going to stick to where it's more oily, and it's not an even oily, so it gets really patchy. So always prime your lids lash to brow with the Vanilla Dust setting powder or the Feather Blotting Dust. They work like a dream. So I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to go into Daisy first. Now, this is a pressed pigment, so there's a lot of pigment, just like everything with Saint, I feel. You just don't need much at all. So I'm window washing a little bit of Daisy in the crease. And I was a little nervous about her, but she really pops that blue eye. I mean, look, just with a little tiny bit of Daisy. You know, opposite of blue on the color wheel is orange and orange yellow. So it really does work with a blue eye. So I'm going to put a little bit more Daisy on this eye. And I'm just going ever so lightly, letting my bright brush do the work. If you have trouble eyeshadowing, you don't need to have trouble. Just get a bright brush, hold 3/4 back, window wash, and the brush does the work, I promise. So that's exactly what I'm going to do over here. On my left eye, I'm using Daisy, one of the new pressed pigments. All these babies will be released on St. Patrick's Day at 11 a.m. I've been playing with them I got them on Saturday, so pretty much every day. And I haven't found one that I'm like, oh, you don't need that one. They're all so good. And if you do decide to get them all, if you love color, you get this free palette, this Isle palette for free. So, but look at the blue pop with just a little bit of Daisy, a dollop of Daisy. That's what I'm using in my crease and outer corner. I'm hoping to get done before the kids come back because they just make it a little bit harder, which is fine. They're kids. So I'm going into Cowboy next, right here, using the bright brush. And I'm going to concentrate a little more color in this outer corner. I need my eyes to look more open and bigger and deepen this crease. And that's exactly what Cowboy is doing for me. You see how it's made that crease a little bit more deep. Making my eyes seem a little bit more open. So I concentrate that color on the outer corner. My kids are out of school today and tomorrow for spring break. I went through all their Halloween costumes. I kind of went through some clothes in the basement. And I have not thrown or gotten rid of or given away any of them. So I don't know why it's so hard to part with Halloween costumes. But I think it's just they're so cute in them. It was really hard, but I gave all of them that do not fit to savers today. So if you have youngins that like Paw Patrol or Batman or Minnie Mouse or want to be a doctor, Pippi Longstocking, they are all at savers. Yeah, it was hard for me to get rid of them. So I had Kane and Kale. I think the first year they could walk, I had them be Lloyd and Harry from Dumb and Dumber. And those two little suits, the orange and the light blue, I just couldn't part with. But otherwise, I did pretty good getting rid of stuff. So I did Daisy in the crease and lid. And then I put Cowboy in the outer corner and crease. I mean, surprisingly, these are beautiful. And I like how this combo works together. But that's Cowboy right there. That's Daisy. And then this is Honeymoon, what I have on my lips and my cheeks. I'm now going to perform something I never have done before. I'm going to put eyeliner on in the car, and I'm going to use Juniper. This is our new En Pointe brush. I always hesitate saying that. It's spelled EN Pointe. So I feel like I have to say it with an accent. So I need to come up with something better. But I hesitate every time I say it. So En Pointe, I'm going to use this baby and I'm going to dip in my this is my Fixate spray. You don't want it super damp. So I'm just going to get a little bit off on my sleeve because my shirt is dirty. I've been outside a lot today. And I'm going to go into Juniper. This beautiful shade right here. Right in the corner, picking up some of that Juniper. And I'm going to do a little bit of liner. I might start on the bottom to be safe. Yep. But you see how bold that color is. And I maybe should have gotten a softer one. But this is what we started with. But it's so fun. It's like a turquoisey liner that's not crazy harsh, not black. But you still get the definition. So now I'm going to go on top. This is Juniper. If you're afraid to play with color, it's kind of fun to play with it as liner. Just an idea. So I'm going to wing this baby. But as you see, this brush takes all the work out of a wing. I mean, this would take me 10 minutes, I promise. So if you like a liner and you like a wing, the En Pointe brush is your gal. And she's available March 17th. So this is kind of bold for me, but I like it. I mean, I would wear it out probably. Some nice fun eyeliner. We just have wrestling tonight. My son Kane, he had a super tough bracket. Of course, I say that as a mother, but it really was hard. So, he didn't make it to regions, but Kale, who didn't really want to make it to regions, made it to regions, and so did Stella. So, Kale and Stella are still alive and wrestle in Harrisburg on Saturday, hoping the weather cooperates. I'm going to wing this baby because with the En Pointe, I feel like it's hard to mess up. Look at that. So I just winged a little Juniper over here. And I used it as liner. So that's Juniper. She's super pretty. She's a pretty shadow too. Right there. And what I used on my lids. Husband, sorry honey, I'll call you back. What I used on my lids was Cowboy in the crease. Or actually I started with Daisy. She's super pretty. Green, blue eyes, Daisy. Also, this one, which I can't think of the name. Dandelion. They're going to make those blue-green eyes pop. And then I deepen that crease with Cowboy. I have Honeymoon pressed pigment on my lips and my cheeks. And then I use Juniper and the En Pointe to do a nice wing liner. So that's what I got for you. And I hear a kid running to my car right now. Perfect timing. These buttes are available. Oh, I didn't even use Soulmate. I didn't even feel the need to use Soulmate with these pressed pigments. These are all available for you on March 17th at 11 a.m., including this beauty, the En Pointe brush. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some giveaways because I got a lot of Saint stuff. And I need to share the wealth. I've got a lot at my house, and I'm ready to give some away. So stay tuned. I hope you guys have a great Thursday. Soak up this sun because sounds like a blizzard is a-coming. Okay, have a good night.